welcome to another video, and I'll be 100% honest, I wasn't planning on making this video today. I haven't particularly had the best day, and I'm in the mood to be a little ranty. And lo and behold, someone wrote one of the most fucking dumb articles I've ever seen in my life, to the point that I have to call it out. Now, before I bring this up and I bring your attention to it, I want to preface this by, you guys know on my channel, you can see behind me here, you can see the sign there, or everything over there. I'm a pretty big Batman fan, and have been my pretty much entire life. And so when someone has a poor fucking take on the character, I'm probably going to call it out. And this is perhaps one of the worst I've ever seen. And I just happened, it was the end of my workday. I happened to open up Twitter, just, catch up on some of the Gamescom stuff. A lot of that stuff happened today. And I come across this on Twitter, on X, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm just gonna bring this article up. So PC Gamer, which is arguably, I'd say, one of the most irrelevant websites and publications. Like, do they even have a magazine anymore? I don't think so, but I've followed them for years. I do know that they've had a habit in recent times of putting up like stupid clickbait titles, but this is one that had to get me pretty triggered. And let's just read that title together. Watch a latex-clad billionaire punch out poor people in the debut trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow. Boy, is that like... I know your publication is failing. I know most game publications are failing right now. We see more and more of them closing every day, but like, did you have to stoop this low to get somebody to fucking read your website? Apparently you did. Let's just look on more, because I thought at first I was like, well, maybe it's just a headline. It's the clickbait to get you in because this guy's upset because he has to cover this game. And to be fair, let's be clear here. This is an Arkham game that is only for the Meta Quest 3. It's a VR game. So it's not, a new Arkham game that's coming out. I wish, after the disaster that was Suicide Squad, I wish this was a new one. But let's continue. Maybe we give this dude the benefit of a doubt here. The first gameplay trailer of the upcoming Batman Arkham Shadow appeared at Gamescom's opening night live showcase tonight, giving us our first proper look at an upcoming VR take on the adventures of the most therapy-averse billionaire in history. Oh, I see where this is going. A corrupt system has failed you, the villainous Rat King, at least I assume that's the Rat King, says at one point. Are you not angry? Fight back. The man has a point, right? If your life is an endless swamp of futility and hopelessness, and the best people in power can offer is a sock in the chops from a guy dressed up like a flying rat, well, I think I'd be a little angry about things too. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Batman Arkham Shadow developer Camouflage says it's a reimagined the core Arkham experience for VR, and it was particularly inspired by the intricate and interconnected level design of Arkham Asylum. The new game is set between the events of Arkham Origins and Arkham Asylum and will feature Roger Craig Smith, who was a pretty good Batman voice, as the voice of Batman on the role alongside fellow Arkham veterans Troy Baker as Harvey Dent, Tara Strong as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, Mark Rolstein as James Gordon, and Martin Jarvis as Alfred Pennyworth. Of course, most longtime fans of the Arkham games won't get much out of this one, regardless of how good it ultimately proves to be. Being a VR game, a Meta Quest 3 exclusive that puts behind the reach of most gamers. For those packing Meta, the latest and greatest VR rig, back on Arkham Shadows looks like it might be pretty solid, but after nearly 10 years since the last proper Arkham game, that being Arkham Knight in 2015, and no, I'm not counting Suicide Squad here, you can understand why Arkham fans as a whole might be a little disappointed. Like, is it just me, or this was clearly written by someone who clearly doesn't care for Batman? Maybe he thought this was a joke, but it's not. This is how they get you every time. They'll come out and they'll claim, oh, I was just kidding around, I was joking, but no, it's probably not. This is probably how this motherfucker actually feels about the character, and it's fucking disgusting. Like, to say the least. Like, to take a character, arguably one of the most predominant characters in American literature, in American comic books from the last 85, 90 years, when Batman debuted, 1938, 1939, and to deduce it down to a latex-clad billionaire is fucked up, and obviously gonna get you some heat. I mean, look at some of these fucking tweets here. The responses they're fucking golden. Let's take a look here. Got very dark. Oh my God, I'm so totally triggered over a billionaire who doesn't go to therapy. Got Tebow over at the Minimal Effort podcast. Holy shit, does the PC in your name stand for politically correct? Let me guess, y'all think Batman is a fascist too. They love that word. Is Batman beating up PC gamers right now? That's a good one. Are you actively trying to get people to avoid reading your articles? If so, spot on. Just because you're poor doesn't mean you're a good person. In fact, most poor people I know suck. It's this constant thing that you see here. Like, LOL, you guys suck. Like, they're just getting roasted and the tweets getting ratioed to hell, you know, because of course it's fucking going to get destroyed, because this is what happens every single time that we do this kind of stuff. I love the people giving thumbs up here and like, yeah, it's exactly what you expect here. I like this one, Diet Cope. This is actually pretty good here. Light, delicate, just like your feelings, the purest form of cope, now with artificial sugar coating to help you deal with reality. Experience the refreshing taste of Diet Cope while with seething rage. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't usually heart people's shit here, but I'm gonna heart that. I think that's pretty fucking great. Yeah, I saw this. I had to make a video on it because I'm like, this man is so fundamentally fucking wrong. And it's gonna get roasted. But like, again, it goes back to time and time again. We see these outlets like Kotaku, Polygon, PC Gamer. I'm gonna start roping in more now. Honestly, I don't mention PC Gamer very often because I forget they fucking exist, like most of us do. Like, how are they still active? How are they still around? Like, who's actively reading and giving them money to continue? I'd love to know, because I don't think I've even given a fuck about PC Gamer since my original PC Renaissance days of like the early 2000s. So like, it's just such an irrelevant website. And it only goes to show here when you see an article headline like this of just like this nonsense bullshit that everyone and their fucking mother is tired of. I'm tired of seeing it. You're tired of seeing it. So PC Gamer, do fucking better in the future. Don't post shit like this. It makes everybody look bad. I'm going to leave it there. Remember to keep it civil in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And always, until next time.